Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my first attempt at this salt and pepper blonde streak look on a U-part wig. So if you want to see that, then keep watching. So I'm starting with this U-part wig that I made with my sewing machine. If you want to see a detailed video on how I make a V-part wig, which is pretty similar, I will link it in the video. But here I'm starting with the wig, and I just decided to get a bundle of some synthetic hair just because, I wasn't going to use a lot of pieces from it. And I did initially start to bleach some of the bundles that I had, but I realized it was just more work for what I thought was more work for nothing. And I figured, hey, let me just go get, some synthetic hair. Let me just try this thing out. So I got the synthetic hair. I hate synthetic hair. I was never a fan of synthetic hair, but it was $10, so it performed like it cost $10. So I'm just trying to see exactly where the placement of the track should be because, like I said, I've never really done like the salt and pepper streak, so I didn't really know where you're supposed to put it, and also the wig wasn't on my head, so like where the pieces would lay was a little I just wasn't sure about it. But this is just me combing through it just to make sure I have enough hair. I literally only put one track, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't need two in the same area at the top to cover, to cover within some of the black pieces of hair. So this is me just trying to see like what looks good. I know the lighting is a little overexposed, probably because I was too close to the camera, so I apologize about that. But once I measure the first track that I like the placement like closer to the front. I went ahead and just cut the piece off, and now we're gonna head to the sewing machine to go ahead and sew this piece right where I placed it. As you guys know, I make all of my wigs, lace front wigs, V-part wigs, U wigs, whatever. I make all of my wigs with the sewing machine. So this, even though I was only sewing in a few pieces, I didn't really care because I wasn't sewing by hand. I just don't do that anymore. So this process only took me all but like 15 to 20 minutes just because actually the placing of it took longer because I just wanted to make sure I was placing the blonde pieces where I really wanted them. When you make a wig with a sewing machine, it's really hard to get the bundles off, so you kind of want to do it right the first time. So that's why I was kind of like trying to take my time a bit, and I had to speed the video up. So this is after I just sewed the one blonde piece that's going to cover the majority of the top, but this is just after one track. This is just one blonde track. I decided to measure in one more blonde piece closer to the bottom, and just to complete the look. So you're gonna see me altogether. I only sewed 2 blonde tracks to the wig. Now this is the end of putting just 2 tracks inside the wig, and it has the salt and pepper effect, so I'm liking it so far. You can't see how long it is, but the wig was 24 inches and the blonde pieces that I added were also 24 inches. So it blended perfectly. So what I decided to do here is just go ahead and layer a bit before I curl, because like I said, the wig is 24 inches, so it's, pretty long hair. I'm going to need layers if I want to have like a more full bodied look. So I decided to layer first instead of curling long pieces of hair that I'm going to end up cutting into layers anyway. So I figured I would just get that out the way and do this part first. Now I'm using some BioSilk to put through the hair right before I put some heat on it, and I sprayed a little bit of the Fantasia heat protector before I started curling. Now, I was trying to keep it simple. I just wanted some body waves in the hair. I just wanted to curl a bit, but unfortunately, even though it was only 2 synthetic pieces, it really changed the texture of the wig. Like, it did not respond to heat very well. Like, synthetic hair does not respond to heat very well at all. And I'm pretty sure the brand that I bought probably advises you not to use any heat. So didn't think about that. So I do wish I had continued to bleach the good hair that I had to just, blonde. But unfortunately, obviously it's too late for that. And again, it was only 2 pieces and I just didn't think that it would be an issue. But you're going to see me attempt to curl on a high setting, and you're gonna see me put this hair in flexi rods. But yeah, I was just trying to curl and it just wasn't curling. Like, it just wasn't holding a curl. I did use some of the Sebastian Plus spray, didn't do much, tried to pin up a bit, tried to turn the curling iron up. Like, this curling iron is brand new, so I knew it wasn't the hot tool. It just wasn't working out. So to be honest, it kind of just, using the curling iron kind of just bumped the pieces a bit because it really didn't curl it. So I went ahead and put a bunch of flexi rods in the U-part wig and I let it sit for like 4 or 5 hours, and then I came back. Now I'm just placing the wig comfortably on my head. There's like 6 combs in here, 6 to 8 combs. I'm not using every single one of them around the middle just because I don't want too much tension right there. So that's why I'm going so slow and I'm skipping every other comb. But I do have some combs in the back too to hold the wig down. And you'll see me adjust those in a second. just doing the perimeter of my hair. I did the majority of it off of camera. I have quite a few videos of me doing my leave out. I will link a few below, and I'll also put the products that I use for my leave out in the description box. But mainly what I did was just curl the ends like into a mushroom so that when I took the flexi rods out and dropped the curls, it could match and be a little bit more seamless. Now that I've taken all my flexi rods out, the flexi rods did a better job than anything, to be honest. Like, really glad that I used that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the fun part. I'm gonna start blending my hair in with the wig and with the curls. You're gonna see me do a bunch of adjustments and use a little bit of product. And again, I'm gonna put all the products I use in the description box. Now I'm going to brush a few swoops into the hair to give a more natural look. I sprayed some Ebin, I believe, Ebin Extra Hold for the edges because honestly, using edge control, it's not really necessary for me. Depending on what style I'm going for, I feel like sometimes just a little bit of spray or even just got to be I can handle on a daily basis, so it could be sweated out every night in the shower. And sometimes edge control just stays on too long and I don't feel like dealing with that. So a little spray does the touch. You do have to be patient though. Like usually when I do these videos, it takes me about 15 minutes to do just a few swoops just using free spray because it could take a minute. Like it takes a minute to dry and stuff like that. So just what I recommend if you're not really into the whole tacky, like really tacky and sticky edge look. I would say just use some Got2b spray, or, you know, any type of pump it up spritz or something like that. Now, before I go ahead and wrap my hair for 20 or 30 minutes, I'm just going to spray some more of the Sebastian spray. You guys, that spray is so strong. Like, the moment you spray it, like, you literally inhale so much alcohol. It's really annoying. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap my hair for close to 30 minutes, and I'll be right back. Now, this is the final look. I do really love this look. I don't fool with color too much. For the sake of videos, I will, but like outside, I don't normally do too much color in my hair because I'm just not confident with it. So I really did like this cute little method, and I like that I didn't have to use a lot of colored pieces, that I still got the look without so many pieces. And I do think it's a different look for me, so I'm actually going to wear it out and everything. And I do want to explore a little bit more of these like colored strips of hair and wigs and stuff like that. I do want to explore that more, so expect to see me playing some colored tracks. But tell me what you guys think about this video. Do you like this look? And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.